The unthinkable has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mike Yanek Show, episode 93. Hell yeah, bro. Woo! I hope that you're doing well. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this podcast almost 2 years now, okay? Last week, the unthinkable happened. I missed a week of posting. I know, listen, if you look at the media and the news, it was all over the place, you know what I'm saying? People were unhappy, furious. There were riots on the streets. The royal family were calling my little red phone. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Ring, ding, 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 ding. You know, they were calling me. They were telling me, like, Mike, yeah, like, what's happening with your show? I need my daily, weekly dose of shenanigans because I am the Queen of England. Okay? And everybody was crazy. The businesses were closed. The country went to recession. People refused to deliver petrol to the petrol stations. They were like, listen, what are we gonna do? We're lorry drivers, lorry truck drivers, or whatever the hell, okay? What are we going to listen in our journey when we go in and deliver petrol, tomatoes, and avocados? You know what I'm saying? Across this beautiful country. We need to listen to the Mike Yanek Show. But the Mike Yanek Show, where is Mike? Okay, is he coked out of his mind in a whorehouse like Lamar Odom overdosed back in the day? No, ladies and gentlemen. I was hard at work because, you know, life sometimes overwhelms you with just too much stuff happening, okay? I've been gigging too much. I have a part-time job in the morning. You know, I don't know if you know that, but we're very short on people, like everywhere. So I was working overtime and I was gigging and I was doing some other stuff and I have a social life and it was just like an avalanche of shit, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I worked so many days at my job, like without days off because shortages, and people were just like, you know, oh, some businesses are opening, let's fucking go there, okay? I finally got a few days off, mate. So 3 days ago, 3 days ago, I went to bed at 12 and I was like, I'm not gonna I put an alarm on for like, I think 8 o'clock, right? Or maybe went to bed at 11 or something, I don't know. And I was like, 8 hours, that's usually completely fine for me, you know? 7.5, 8 hours, that's it, I'm done. I'm not like one of those who sleeps for 15 hours. I can't do that, okay? Bro, alarm went off at 8 or 9 or whatever. And I was like, I just woke up and I was like, give me 5 more minutes. I turn off my alarm and my place, you know, I put the curtain down or whatever, so it's complete darkness, so I don't know what time it is. And then I woke up. I thought that I slept 5 minutes. Bro, I woke up 11, dude. I slept for 11 hours and a half, okay? That's how tired I was. The next day, same stuff. I go to bed at, 12 or 11 with no alarm, woke up 10:30. So I slept for 10 hours and a half. And today I think I woke up so I slept today 11 hours and a half or something like that, right? So for the last 3 days, I slept 33, 32, 33 hours. And finally, I'm kind of rested now, you know what I'm saying? So you can imagine how fucking tired and busy I was. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about it. I'm in a funky mood, okay? Listen, I'm gonna go with the missus in a bit after I finish these podcasts. We're going to go to the greatest place on the planet, greatest shop in Britain, Aldi, okay? Aldi and Lidl. And the other day, I watched a documentary on, is it Channel 5 or ITV, Channel 4, I don't know, right? They're bored out of their mind. They're like, listen, let's make a documentary about it's called Superstore Wars. And it's pretty much the story of Audi versus Lidl in Britain. Bro, it's fucking fascinating, okay? Those Germans, dude, oh my god. How the fuck did these people haven't conquered the world yet, okay? Because let's be fucking honest, these people genius, bro, okay? So I watched this documentary and they have all these little things, okay? You probably been, I don't know if they have Lidl in America, I don't think they have Walmart. But if you live in Britain or in Germany or whatever the hell you're listening this from, or somewhere in Europe, you have a Lidl or an Audi, you know how it is, right? You walk inside, okay? It looks like a fucking warehouse. Everything is on pallets, everything is on the floor. You have like, 500 cans of tomatoes, you know, on top of each other, right? And it's just there in a big pallet. They don't even remove, you know, they have that little thing that they like, that little forklift or whatever, right? And it's called, what is it, a pallet or something? You know, the wooden crate that they have at the bottom. They don't even remove that, dude. They're like fuck you, bro. This is the food. This can of tomatoes cost 7 pence. Take it or leave it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then they start to explain the little tricks that the shop does. And I always wondered why the hell everything is in pallets and everything is on the floor. It's not on shelves, you know. There is some shelves, but it's not like in the other stores. You never go to Asda or to Tesco and find like massive pallets on the middle of the store, you know, avocados or whatever. Like, here you go, right? And they explained, bro, they do that so whenever they go to the warehouse at the back, they get the pallet on the little forklift, you know, or they have like this trolley that you can drag, and they just leave it there, right? And that's it. There's nobody, you don't need to stack the shelves, you don't need to arrange it, you don't need to do any of that. And they said because of this, you get less staff, right? Because it's more time efficient. And I was like, damn, bro, that's fucking brilliant, you know? Then they were saying that they don't have, Lidl has self-checkouts recently. Back in the day, they didn't used to have when they first opened the stores. I don't know if Aldi has self-checkouts, right? But they were saying that on the tills, when you go, first of all the bags, you have to pay for them, right? And they even did that way before. Back in the day, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, all the plastic bags were free, you know, free of charge, and you can have as many as you want. And then the shop said, no, listen, climate change is a real thing. We need to protect the environment. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all the plastic straws. We're going to do them paper, which is complete shit. Don't get me started on plastic, on paper straws, okay? Fuck the penguins, bro, okay? All the penguins and all the turtles can fuck off, dude, okay? Give me some fucking straws that are plastic, because that fucking paper shit, when I put it in my mouth, okay, it gets all bendy and shit, and it how do you call it? I forgot the word. Hey, god damn it. Disintegrates. See, here you go. You want big words? You fucking got it. Disintegrates in my mouth, okay? And it's horrible. So what they did is they put a paper straw and plastic wrapping. And I was like, bruh, what are you doing, okay? So anyway, so 5 years ago, people said, no more plastic bags, okay? Listen, there were almost riots in the street, bro. Middle-class white people in this country, they said, no, enough is enough, bro. What is this shit? I gotta pay 5 pence for a bag? No, bro. There was almost riots on the street. The Prime Minister, when David Cameron back then, he went on television, he was like, listen here, you cheeky bastards. From now on, you have to pay 5 pence for a bag, you see. Or you have to come over and bring your own shitty bags that you use 25 times in a row, so you can put your little vegetables, tomatoes, and little avocados and little bananas that you can shove up your ass, okay? So this is what happened, bro. People were very upset, okay? And listen, don't piss off people in this country about stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's all funny because, like, in this country, people get pissed off for small stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? If something big, nobody gives a fuck, you know what I'm saying? If it's like the justice system in this country, policing, climate change, whatever the fuck, nobody gives a fuck, bro. There's literally like 1,000 people marching. Everybody else is like, fuck off, you know what I'm saying? But if the cans of beans in Tesco went up by 4 pence, people fucking did on the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is true. If you don't believe me, if you live in this country, you know that's true. People get pissed off in this country for the smallest thing. Biggest things, no, fuck off, right? Anyway, so what happened was, after a few weeks, people realized, you know, at the first few weeks, people are kind of ashamed, you know, that you bring your own bag into the store. But the thing is, I mean, those 5 and 10 pence, they rack up quite quickly. You know, if you go to the shop a few times a week or whatever, and every time you gotta need 3 or 4 bags, it racks up quickly. So people start bringing bags, you know. And the craziest thing is when you bring a bag of a rival store, right? When you bring a Sainsbury or Tesco's bag in Asda, and people just kind of like, oh, you cheeky bastard, you trader to the supermarket, right? But anyway, so they start bringing the bags, okay? And I see that Lidl, when they first arrived in this country, they were charging straight from the beginning, right? And Lidl, I think, I came to this country 2011, and I think they were already here, you know? And people very upset. And by the way, Lidl, they don't fuck about, bro. A small bag, I think, is like 7 pence. Big bags are 15 pence. And they have like this bag for life, which is like a quid a pound or something. They don't give a fuck, dude. The Germans like, nah, if you're going to pay good money for these plastic bags, yeah, we're going to reuse them because we care about the environment. The Germans, they're very conscious now, you know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, they did some crazy shit, but now they're like, nah, we're very liberal now and we care about everybody. Everybody's welcome now in Germany, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, so they start doing that. So that way, they can make some extra money on the bags, And they said how much money they're making each year on the bags, and it was fucking a crazy amount, you know what I'm saying? And also, I don't know if it's allowed or not allowed to bring your own bags. This is back in the day before, they started charging for bags everywhere, right? Anyway, so now they don't have self-checkout. They did like last 2 or 3 years, but they didn't have at the beginning. So that way, because when you have self-checkout, first of all, people take much longer to do the self-checkout. And also because the machines are always broken, or somebody doesn't do it correctly, or they have to look out if somebody's cheating or stealing or whatever the fuck, right? You have 6 bananas, but when it says, put the quantity or whatever, and somebody puts 2 bananas. You know what I'm saying? And then the bouncer says, hey, what are you doing with the bananas, guy? Okay, and then he has to get into a scuffle or stuff. They have to fight over 4 bananas. Nobody wants to fight over 4 bananas. Okay, I have a history with bananas. If you don't trust me, go back to the first episode of this podcast where I said, the first time I went to Lidl when I first came to this country, and I saw a kilo of bananas for 37 pence, and I thought there was a promotion because bananas are very expensive in Bulgaria, and I was so excited that I bought, I think it was like 9 kilos or something of bananas, and I ate them all in a week, okay? It was fucking difficult. Spent a lot of time in the toilet, let's just put it that way, but that's too much information, Mike. What are you doing? Okay, so they don't have the self-checkout, because this way you get the people moving quicker, okay? And now they said on the tail, it's a very long tail, right? Longer than most. I think it's like double or something. So that way you can have 3 or 4 customers put their things with the little thing that separates, the groceries at the same time. So you don't have 1 or 2 people waiting. And also on the tail, there's like all these sweets and candies, a little thingamajigs, okay? And because when it's longer, you can display more products. And underneath the tail are all the bags, okay? And I was like, that's fucking brilliant. So that way, people, while they're waiting, they can take their bags, and if they want to do a last minute purchase, they do it. And by the time they go to the till, they already have the bags, okay? Because in Asda back in the day, the till, there was nothing under the till. So when you go to the cashier, then you say, oh, can I have 2 bags? And she needs to put 2 bags. And then by the time you finish and packing and all that stuff, right? And the other thing, and I was like, these people are fucking brilliant, bro. The other thing they do is at the end of the till, if you ever been to Aldi or Lidl, have you noticed how small the packing area is? The packing area is smaller than this table. I'm not joking. It's half the size of this table. Because in Asda and Tesco and Lidl and Asda, Sainsbury and Tesco, you have this massive slope. So pretty much they put the item, and it kind of like, there is this massive slope in this area where all the items are, and you have time to pack them, okay? And then they ask one of the main German guys who invented this shit why the packing area is so small. And they said, because when it's so small, you have to pack your stuff quicker, because you literally don't have space where to put them or where to stack them. And because the tail is longer, there's like 5 people waiting behind you. And that way you get a fucking mental anxiety, you get stress, and you get a mental breakdown in the middle of Lidl, okay? And that's why I always go to self-checkout, because I cannot handle the pressure, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I can do dick jokes in front of 100 strangers. I don't care, bro. That's easy, you know what I'm saying? It's not always successful, but it's easy to go up. I don't care. I'm not afraid, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous and excited, but it's like whatever. But bro, if I have to pack all my 27 shenanigans that I bought from Lidl, and there's 5 people waiting for me, have a mental breakdown. You can't do it, okay? So what they did, oh my god, these people so fucking brilliant, bro. Okay? So what they did, you have the small area. So either you can put your things in the bag or back in the basket or in the big trolley, and across it, there is this long, it's kind of like a bench thingy where you can go and you can pack your stuff in peace, okay? And the reason for the tail being so small is because you can fast move the people, customer, bang, 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 bang. And I was like, bro, that's fucking genius, dude. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the people at the cashiers, they're instructed not to wait for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the minute they check out the last item, they start checking the other one. So you can get even more of a mental breakdown. Okay, so then you have to be faster. To move out and to get away. And I was like, bro, these people fucking brilliant, man. Listen to me, yo. And the other thing they started doing, that's a gangster move. Okay, I'll be honest. Listen, I come from Bulgaria, bro. I've seen some sketchy stuff in my day. Okay, the black market was very prevalent in the 90s, in the early 2000s in Bulgaria. Let's just put it that way. Okay, what they did, Aldi, they have their own brand, all store brand. Okay, most of the items they don't stock Snickers and Mars bars and all that stuff. No, bro. They were like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna make our own, and they start copying fucking everything, bro, which is insane. They start copying Mars bars, Snickers, Pom Bear, crisps, whatever, right? They even copy the the names, and they even copy like let's say it's called Cheez-Its or something like that. There's like these cheese crackers. They're gonna be like cheese wheels or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And or like cheesy wheels or cheesy crackers or like cheesy spheres or circles or whatever. And they will even copy the design of the box, man. And I was like, what the hell? They copied Heinz soup, but they did like a different name, and they copied the layout, the design, the pictures, everything. And they're so clever, because when you go to Asda, you're gonna see Asda store brand, with big letters, so you know that's Asda's brand, right? But on Audi, they were like, no, fuck it. At the back, we're gonna put a little label that says created by Audi, but at the front, we'll give it like a custom name, packaging, so you have no idea that this is a Audi brand, And I was like, bro, that's fucking amazing. And it's 5 times cheaper, and it tastes the same. I've done like the taste tests or whatever. It tastes the same. It's so good. And I was looking at this, and I was like, bro, Germans are so fucking innovative. I'm not saying that they should have won World War II, okay? But if they did, they fucking deserve it, bro. If this was a boxing match, they lost on a decision, okay? Let's just put it that way. How fucking innovative are those people? And obviously, I'm just joking now, okay? I don't want this clip to go viral all over the media and say a comedian who was dressed like a contestant at RuPaul's Drag Race says that the Germans should have won World War II. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're very innovative, smart people, okay? And it was a documentary for a full hour, and I watched it, and I was like, yeah, of course, that's what happens when television runs out of ideas. They do supermarket war documentaries, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, like, after finish this podcast, I'll go to Aldi and I'll buy all the cheap shit, okay? And yes, we're going to submit to the Germans, and I'm gonna give them their money, and I'm gonna bow down, and I'm gonna say thank you for these discounted Pombers and these Snickers and Mars bars, okay? That you have give them a weird name. There was a one thing called rollers or coasters or something, some shit like that, which is like a version of the Mars bar, and the Snickers, which is very good. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, gotta tell you a story that recently happened. There's too many things happening, bro. When I was away for that 1 week, actually more than that, because all the podcasts are pre-recorded. Oh, I started taking new medicine, bro. Jesus Christ, I started taking this new medicine, antibiotics or whatever. Oh, dude, and the side effects, they feel you like you want to vomit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, so yesterday I was feeling like crap, bro. And I was like, I'm gonna take my pill after I record this podcast. I don't want to be over here just, feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? So a few weeks ago, okay, before all this nonsense started and the whole world said, oh my Yanek, you're going to be busy now. You're not going to do anything else in your life. You're just going to work and gig. Okay, you're not going to record podcasts. A few weeks before, I was like, you know what? I'm a generous guy. You know me. Oh, also, by the way, let me just mention this, okay? I'm recording this at the end of October, and it's fucking 20 degrees outside, okay? Listen, okay, let me just tell you something. I don't like summer, okay? Fucking hate summer. If I can cancel it, I will, okay? Talk about canceling, okay? Stop canceling comedians and authors or whatever the fuck because they say goofy shit on Twitter. No, cancel summer, bro. Summer fucking sucks, okay? My brain freezes. I cannot think. I sweat all the time, and the girls are half naked on the streets, okay? I cannot focus. I'm a taken man, okay? I settle down. I'm in a house. this is how I spend my weekend. Last Friday, we were on this couch with the missus and we watch stand-up comedy and we watch movies and Squid Games and Squidward games and all the stuff, and we cuddled on the couch with a blanket on a Friday night, okay? I'm an old man. I'm 32 anymore. I don't go to nightclubs, okay? I don't do any shenanigans. I don't chase girls, nothing, okay? But summer, listen, all the women naked out there. I'm going to talk about Squid Games in a few seconds. Just give you a few seconds, okay? Because everybody's talking about it. By the time this podcast goes out, probably not going to be relevant anymore because people's attention span is very short, okay? You remember what happened with Joe Exotic Tiger King? Me neither, okay? Remember last year, it used to be the biggest thing for about 2 weeks and then everybody got over it, okay? And now I think they're doing season 2. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch it because who gives a fuck anymore, okay? A redneck with a mullet, who takes meth and bangs guys and has a tiger farm, okay? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Squid Games, Korean dying en masse. That's what we wanna see, bro. What the fuck, dude? Korea has no chill. First they gave us K-pop, all these like Mickey Mouse Club. Have you seen the Mickey Mouse Club people? Like Britney Spears, Drake, Jake Paul, all those people, Miley Cyrus. Everybody's like, hey, hello, family friendly, right? And the Koreans out there, they're doing all these little TikTok dances before they were trendy. The K-pop people were doing TikTok dances, TikTok, right? And now they're with their perfect hairstyles and their chiseled, sculptured faces. Okay, they all have that. That jawline, the sexy the V jawline, okay? Look beautiful as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And they're all there dancing. And then Korea was like, no, fuck off, bro. This is too happy and positive. Here you go, Squid Games, bro. Bang, you know what I'm saying? But what I was trying to say about global warming, okay? Listen, global warming is very bad, okay? And we need to do something about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a preacher, but hey, listen to me. You gotta do something about it. You gotta pull your tits out. And when you say, Mike, what are you talking about? Just before I started this podcast, I saw an article, okay? I'm not gonna put it up because I don't have time to edit this shit. And nobody watches it this deep into the podcast anyway. Everybody watches the first 2 minutes. The show is slow in the beginning, okay? I told you that the meaty part is in the middle, okay? This is where the things happen after the 10 minutes. Things pick up in this podcast, alright? So, anyway, the girl, they had like one of those extinction rebellion, or whatever the hell, Greenpeace, Green Violence, whoever the hell those organizations are, okay? And what did they do? Well, they were like, listen, let's block central London, okay? Because that's what you do, right? So 5,000 people went out and they were like, fuck this shit, and they all have signs and they all drank beer and, had their Samsung phones, and they were like, listen, we need to stop global warming. But I was like, hold on, Karen, how are you gonna stop global warming while you have a fucking mobile phone, Samsung, or like a touch screen or an Apple in your fucking pocket? You know what I'm saying? How do you think those things are made? Okay, they're made in sweatshops, and those sweatshops produce a lot of pollution. Okay, so there's no way you're gonna stop it, bro. If you want shit, listen, I have a camera, lights, and all that stuff, and a table and a microphone. I need this shit to make this podcast, and a computer, okay, that is recording the audio or whatever the hell. How you think those things are made? Oh, hey, you think Santa Claus just poops them one day on Christmas and delivers it to all the kids around the world? No, bro. It's fucking sweatshops in China that produce a lot of pollution. So that's it, bro. If you want to have nice things, well, listen, we're going to suffer. That's it. But what I'm trying to say is the British, especially here in the north, they're loving it, bro. Because, listen, that's it. Last summer was it was 30 degrees in Liverpool. I had never been 30 degrees in Liverpool for a full week. It's like Spain in this motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? And listen, end of October is 20 degrees outside. Oh my God, dude. Horrible, right? And I live on the last floor and it gets 30. Last summer, it was 32 degrees in this place, okay? Because I'm on the loft or whatever the hell it's called, right? So British people, they're loving it, dude. You know what I'm saying? They cannot wait. I tell you, 5 years from now, you wouldn't even need to go to Spain anymore. Who the fuck wants to go to Spain? Because this is going to be Spain, all right? You're going to have all the beautiful people, all the nice food, and all the nice weather. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, Spanish people. Yes, I love you, but nobody's going to visit your country anymore. You know what I'm saying? The British people, they're not going to get drunk on your beaches, punch a waiter and destroy a small business because they're so fucking pissed. No, they're going to stay here and they're going to vandalize shit in this country, okay? Yes, mucho bueno, mucho grande. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I saw this woman, beautiful. Dude, this woman was so fucking good looking, okay? I'm not gonna put the picture on because she literally had her tits out. I go and I see on all the newspapers, front page is her with her tits out, butt naked, bro. This woman was a 9 or a 10 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful, right? Didn't even have stickers on the nipples, bro. That's how committed she was to climate change. And she had a sign that says, stripping naked for climate change. And I was like, listen, can we make this a viral trend? Can we have beautiful women stripped down for climate change? You know what I'm saying? Please. But usually the protesters are those, let's be honest here, okay? Should we need to sugarcoat this? No. When I have this shirt on, I can say whatever the hell I want. I'm saying that the people in these protests, the women in these protests, okay, usually you don't want to see them naked, okay? Like, listen, hairy hippies is not the demographic that I'm after when I go to Pornhub. Let's just put it that way. People who make their own clothes, hemp, you know what I'm saying? That's not something I want to see, okay? Jessica with fucking hairy armpits is not my thing, okay? But this chick, I think she was doing it for clout. Okay, not cloud, like in a cloud. That means internet famous. Okay, and I think that this is what she did because, bro, she looked like an Instagram model, dude. And then she went to Good Morning Britain, This Morning, all the talk shows and stuff. Stunning woman, dude. Okay, unbelievably beautiful. And I don't know what she said. I haven't watched the videos. I need to watch them. But I was like, so. And I guarantee you she has Instagram, probably OnlyFans as well. Oh, hell yeah, I'm stripping down and plugging this cucumber in my pussy for climate change. £5 a month, okay? 20% discount. Why the hell everybody has discount on the OnlyFans, okay? I go to Twitter. Okay, listen, bro, I haven't done this podcast in 2 weeks. Going deep today, bro. Think I give a shit? And I just realized that I think in the previous episode I wore the same shirt. Who gives a fuck, bro? You want to talk about Squid Games? Talk about Squid Games? I have 3 minutes left. We'll talk about Squid Games next episode, bro. What I'm trying to say is, like, every time I go on Instagram, okay, I'm a humble guy. I just want to have a wank, okay? Even though I'm in a loving relationship, my missus knows sometimes, you gotta change the oil yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different experience, I go on Twitter, I just want to have a wank. And then I go, I try to support independent pornography, okay? Because the thing is, I love eroticism. I love sex and I love porn. But I don't like the porn industry, okay? Porn industry is corrupt. They don't give them the money that the performers deserve. And most of them then don't get royalties. Did you know that? That when a girl or a guy or whatever, they do their scene, they get paid maybe $1,000 if they are lucky or whatever, or 200 or whatever, and that's it, bro. They don't get any more royalties, they don't get merch, they don't get nothing, dude. Residuals, nothing. And that video might stay on their website for 10 years, and the scumbag that has produced and filmed this video makes millions of pounds and dollars, and the performers, they don't get nothing, bro. So most porn performers broke, you know what I'm saying, because of that. So the porn industry can fuck off. What I do is I watch only amateur stuff. I support amateur independent actresses and actors or whatever the hell, okay? So what they do is I go on there and I was like, I just want to see the content that you provide. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good consumer, okay? And the first thing I see is, 0.5% on OnlyFans. And it's so funny because it's a OF, on off, 85% discount. 50% discount, 20%. What's happening? Your pussy's broken? What is this discount shit? You know what I'm saying? You remind me of the fucking Middle Eastern store down the block. Out of business. Running out of business. 50% off today. When I first arrived in Liverpool in 2011 in the city center, okay? There was a store. I'm not joking. I had a sign. Running out of business. 80% liquidation. Everything must go. Okay, 80%, 90%, 105%. Just take it from us. Bro, that store, I asked my cousin and I was like, this is running out of business. Let's go inside and buy some shit. She was like, this been running out of business for 11 months. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, bro? What's happening? Your pussy's broken? You know what I'm saying? Enough of these discounts. I'm poor. I cannot afford it anyway. I don't care how much discount you're giving me, okay? Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I try to support them, but everybody's on the discount over here. You know what I'm saying? What's they trying to say? Put your tits out for climate change. We need to stop it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, enough of this shit. Let's everybody, men, women, and everybody in between, let's just strip down and do a protest and do a march, because in December it's gonna be 25 degrees and we're gonna have Christmas like in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Christmas trees, no rain, drive-bys, okay, and a lot of people with plastic surgery. That's it. Did we talk about Squid Games? No. Why, Mike? Because I do whatever the fuck I want, okay? While nobody's watching. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this. The comeback episode. I come back, okay? Strong. What did we learn? Lidl, very good. Aldi, very good. The Germans should have won World War II for their ingenuity and persistence and hard work. No, I'm only joking. But hey, listen. It was a majority decision loss. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 out of 3 judges gave it to the Americans and to the Soviets or whatever. The Germans, they were close, okay? I don't care, bro. I don't care, okay? I don't have a career. There's nothing to cancel. Cancel my phone bill, okay? Cancel my gym membership because I haven't been there in 4 months, okay? Because I don't have time. I'm busy. Busy, bro. Too much gigging. Check out the vlogs, The Life of a Stand-Up Comedian. Okay, in this week's episode, I don't know, I went to Wakefield and I talked to a bunch of gynecologists, and I put one of them on stage and we talk about vaginas and menges and all that stuff, okay? This is it. You want show business, you got it, bro. See you next week. I love you. You're the best. I'm back, baby. Woo! Bye.